This one I like because I love zombie movies. Now we're going to talk about zombieing.
Yes.
What is zombieing?
Okay, so zombieing is any time you've ever dated someone, they completely disappeared without explanation, and then 6 months later, a year later, years later, they pop back into your life. Like, hey, what's up? Like nothing ever happened. What do you mean, what's up? You disappeared. That's what's up. Sorry, I clearly feel bad.
I didn't know that that's what all this was called, but yup, I've had zombies too. Okay, so now we're gonna check out a zombie victim, Sherry. Check it out.
I'm Cherie and I'm from Harlem, New York. This guy was the best guy you could have ever imagined. Gorgeous, smart, funny, everything was great. Then, out of the blue, he disappeared on me. A year and a half goes by, and then I get a text from this guy, as if nothing has happened between us. Back from the dead, here comes the zombie. It's just so confusing when guys do this. So seriously, you can tell me, what's this thing with guys and zombieing?
All right, so show of hands, how many of you have ever zombied someone? Why am I not surprised, Tim? Why am I not surprised? Please explain yourself.
Basically, I think it's more of a physical thing. There's no connection really, you know, emotional connection or anything like that.
But even if that were true, why is it that there is no exit plan? You know, like they don't get like a severance package, there's no goodbye.
It's an option thing. You have a few different options that a guy might want to run with before he goes back to that particular girl.
I get like, hey, you up? Like 6 months later. I get it all the time. And it's, yeah, oh yeah, that's booty call.
Absolutely.
So what do you think Cherie's course of action should be? She said this was the most perfect guy. Should she give him another shot? If so, what should she say? And if she shouldn't give him another shot, how should she handle it?
I would ask questions. Of course, I'm gonna need like explanations, of course, but I would give the person the benefit of the doubt.
Maybe a year and a half ago, he didn't know what he wanted. Maybe a year and a half later, he's like, oh my gosh, I missed out on this. Maybe I can make amends. Maybe I can.
So that's what the text message should have been. It should
Exactly,
have been, I'm
right.
sorry,
Not
I'm sorry I
hey,
disappeared.
neighborhood.
Not hey.
If he did this to her, he's not the perfect guy. It literally says, I do not respect you at all in any capacity.
So the lovely Cherie is here. You are stunning. I have no idea why anybody would zombie you or anything else.
Thank you.
But honestly, I think that what this has in common with the ghosting situation is that people are afraid of confrontation, especially in a world where everybody's digital and they do everything through their stupid gadget things.
Right.
I think we've lost people's skills and, you know, just basic human dignity
Exactly.
and treating each other with dignity.
Right,
Like
Rachel,
we're just out of
so right.
practice, right?
Exactly, you're absolutely right. And a failure to commit, right?
Right.
Committing to the process, committing to the whole dating thing, I think that's what comes into play. But there are ways that you can handle it. So if you've been zombied, we actually have 3 possible responses here.
Well, I
for
wanted to
Cherie's
get from the peanut
situation.
gallery. I know Alyssa wanted to. You
Yeah.
seemed really pissed about this.
I am really pissed about zombieing. So ghosting someone in general is so disrespectful. To then say, A, I don't feel like I owed you an explanation, but B, I'm kind of still attracted to you, so maybe I kind of want to see what you're up to at night and see if I can get you naked. Like,
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
it's not. It's pretty thinly veiled. No.
Right.
Okay. I'm not even. No, I'm just kidding. This is the way it
That was
works.
the old me. That was the old me.
I know, but this is the way it works, and I think that it really is, honestly, just a byproduct of we've all become this instead of this.
Right. And while you can't control someone else's actions, you can certainly control your reactions and how people treat you.
Okay.
And that's what these text messages do. So here we have 3 options. The first one says, hey, I was just thinking of you. How are you? The second one says, hey, how are you? Been super busy. Call if you want to chat sometime. And the third one is no reply. And by show of hands with the audience, if I may,
sure.
I'd like to know how many of you all would respond with option A? Hey, I was thinking of you. How are you? Okay, got a few hands there. And then how about B? Hey, how are you? Been super busy. Call if you want to chat sometime. How many of you would? Okay.
That's me.
Okay. And then C, how many of you would just do crickets? Silence. Sure, you would do C. So A is actually not the best option because it makes it sound like you've been sitting there waiting for this person, and you are far too valuable for that. So you weren't waiting on anybody. Don't send message A. B, there you go, throw it away. B is great if that person was really great when you were dating the first time. Everyone can get 1 second shot, like maybe something really did happen, but you're moving it to a phone call. You're saying, hey, if you want my time now, you need to step up to the plate, explain yourself, and we can take it from there. And then C is great.
I also like B makes it sound like you are very busy.
Yeah.
So you've got dates, you got things going on, you're earning some cash. Like you have hobbies that this
Right.
person never even thought about. But if you want to talk,
Then call sometime.
yeah,
I might
during
answer.
daylight hours.
Right, before 10 p.m. Exactly.
I love B. He's a good one.
B is the best one if you're interested in that person. And then there's C. If you didn't really like them that much to begin with, and you really are like, who's this? Then crickets. You don't even need to respond at all.
B and C are right. So let me ask you, the last zombie, did they persist, or was it just the one-off?
They were persistent. They were, but
And did you like the zombie?
I did. I
You
did
loved
like
that zombie.
But it seemed like it was just more of a convenience thing for me. So it was more so like, just because you're in my area, should we link up? No, no.
Just because you're in my area, yeah.
Right. Yeah, no.
But would you think about asking him for, like, a coffee and a chat?
No.
Oh, she's over it. Well, those boots are made for walking. She's gonna walk away from him.